Greetings all, Precious the New Jamaican here. We are at our site. You've not seen me for a while because I have been waiting. We have been waiting for us to get the building permit from the parish council. That's taken a lot longer than we expected, but we have been told probably about a couple of weeks ago that our permit was in the final stage of approval, which was in the roads department or something like that, and they then told us that it was okay to go ahead and actually get started, so we wouldn't have any worry of anyone coming to put a stop order on our project. But we do have some things delivered. We had a bit of a setback when we put the road in. Our foreman told us that we should probably spray the lawn so that weeds and whatnot won't grow. And we were like, no, we don't want any chemicals, blah, blah, blah. We should have listened because the road, the weeds just took over. We have since followed his direction, got the area sprayed, and now we're going to have him go ahead and cut this stuff down. I'll see if I can show you. All of this stuff just grew all over the place, and it even took over the driveway. I'll show you that in a bit. But here's some of the things that we've had delivered out to the side. You see the poly tank there, some sand, some gravel, and some brick there. Now this is going to be for the pit. You may recall that there was a big rock in the, not for the pit, I'm sorry, for the cistern. There was a big rock in the cistern that the excavator was not able to break up. So we tried a couple of things that didn't work until we finally had to get a jackhammer out here. That guy was able to break up that rock. But what he did was he left all of the rock that he broke up right in the cistern. I'll show you that. It's all, I don't know if you can see it, but still all in the cistern. So now it doesn't look like that it is as deep as it really is. I'll get a little closer. Yeah, so this is the cistern, and now it's just filled with all of the rock that he broke up. So now all of that has to be dug out. And we are now, after speaking with a couple of people, we're going to go even deeper with our cistern than we originally intended. We were told, yeah, that's deep, but it's not quite deep enough. You can never have too much water, so we're not going to be worried about having water. We're also considering maybe a little bit tapping into the water source here on the island, but we would prefer not to do that. But again, it doesn't hurt to have too much water. So yeah, we're actually finally making some progress. So yeah, again, we got some sand, some gravel, some block, and these things are just for this cistern. I hope I'm not saying pit when I mean to say cistern. I'm talking about the cistern right now. And yeah, look at all of this brown is where our foreman had to spray because we did not listen, and the place got completely overgrown in about a month and a half time. But it doesn't take long once for that to happen. Now this would not have happened had we put in the road and dug the cistern and the pit and so forth and so on, and then got started on the building project right away. This, wouldn't have overgrown, but we couldn't do that because we did not and still do not have our building permit. But we are finally making some moves, and we're so excited. So I will keep you all posted. I may speak with Raymond a little bit, have him give you a little bit more detail as to what our next step is. Now, in the meantime, while we have been waiting for the building permit, we have been doing some other things. We have finally finalized our contract with our plumber, a contract with our electrician, and with our solar guy. We've been getting quotes, as Raymond said in another video, from different companies for our interior and exterior doors, for our cabinetry, and so forth and so on. We have finalized those things as well and have settled on the companies that we're going to work with. So we haven't just been sitting around waiting for approval. We have been working. So I just thought that it would be best for me to wait until we have something at least on the line before I came back at you and let you know where we are. So this is where we are. The driveway is completely overgrown as well. Look at all that. Unbelievable. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's the driveway now. Before it was a lot clearer than this. Now the last time it came, it was a lot more bushed up than this. We could barely drive through it, but Glenn was able to spray it, and at least we can walk it now, because after all of that, not being able to walk this or drive it up, we cleared it, put mold down, and then didn't do anything, and boy, it got bushed up quick. But yeah, now we can at least drive it, and and he's gonna clear up some more though. He still has he's more spraying to do. So we are at the site again. We came here with the plumber and another worker, expecting to be able to do the work on the piping for the cistern. And as you can see, nothing. Our foreman hasn't done any of the work that he was supposed to have done. None of everything is saw the piping there. The sound and the gravel. The block is still here in the same exact spot as it was when we last were here 2 weeks or so ago. I have no idea, so we can't do any of the work that we came here to do. I don't even, I'm just at a loss for words. So, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing at this point. So we're not going to get, the work that we plan to get done today, we obviously are not going to get done because I'm just speechless. Let me see. I think he didn't even do that. I was going to say, I think that he dug out the cistern. When the guy jackhammered it, he left all of the rock in there. Glenn was supposed to get all of this out. So, and it's still full of all of the rock or mold. I don't know what Glenn was doing. Yeah, it's still full of all of the rock that he jackhammered out. So all of that is still filled. There's no way of being able to tell, but the cistern is pretty deep. The rock that he broke up just filled up the cistern hole. So maybe the work that Glenn was supposed to have done already, we can get started with that today with Frederick. I don't even know. Oh well. Well, this is what our guy was telling us. Well, see, he got the poly tank. Look, he got that up. No, he don't. Is it? It's just standard. Oh well. Yeah, so our solar consultant was telling us that, he was like, I know what you are planning to do, blah, 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 but yeah, I remember building. You just couldn't get people to do what they were hired to do. He hasn't done anything. I know he's been working on his house, but okay, you were hired to do a job. I can't tell my employers that no, I can't come to work because I'm doing my personal stuff or I'm working on my house. I I mean, okay. So when we last spoke with our architect, he told us that still, of course, haven't gotten the building permit. And that it's not the parish council. I keep saying it's the parish council that's dragging their feet. It's really not. It's the different departments that it has to go through to get the approval process going. It is in the fire department, the roads and whatever department. Um, they're the ones who obviously are dragging their feet. I think. But at any rate, what he told us to do is go ahead and pour your foundation, dig your foundation, pour it. Contact the parish council. Gave us the name of the individual that we should be calling. Let him know that hey, we're pouring our foundation. You know what the site is. Come by if you want, and take a look at it. But we're moving right along. We can't sit here and wait. I mean, geez, Louise. So that's exactly what we're going to do. But heck, we can't even pour the foundation if we don't first get this cistern thing um, set up. So I don't know. So that's what we're gonna do. We just gotta move forward, and if it means moving forward and moving folks that were working with us out of the way, then that's what we got to do. Yeah, yeah. Those of you who have built before, you know the headaches that can cause. And I remember talking with the sister who owns a yoga retreat not far from here, Oneness Wellness Farm. And she was telling me, she's been here for years now, but she was telling me when she was building her house how difficult it was to get across to folks what it is she wanted. So I guess there was a lot of delay in her building project. The solar consultant was saying the same thing. The electrician was saying the same thing. So this apparently is not unusual, but heck, this is still frustrating. Oh well, we'll get something done today. Don't know what though.
This is the pit.
Finger you do it, then we don't do it to me. If I finger you do it, then we don't do it to me.